How's it going?
Good, Alex. Hey, it's Scott Beatty here. Hope you're doing well. I know it's not the start you guys wanted or envisioned. What, from your perspective, needs to change?
I think that we just hold on a second.
It's all right.
I think we just need to play to our full capability. We all know how talented this team is, and we can't just rely on that talent. You know, we still have to come in and work hard every single day.
I know it's not an excuse, but the offensive line obviously jumbled up a little bit. How important or how helpful it will be to get everybody back in their natural slots?
I mean, it's nice, obviously, to have Doug back, but I mean, we just know whoever is in there, we have to do our jobs, and the offense only goes as far as we go. And we did not play a good enough game on Saturday, especially with the penalties, which just absolutely killed drives. But we know that we need to watch this film, fix whatever we need to fix, and just focus on Rutgers and just get better.
I know we talked before the season started how much you wanted this season to happen, how much you've been waiting for this. You want to play, you want to be out there. Is that fuel for when you look back and go, okay, 0-3, we got to turn this around?
Yeah, I mean, we just know. I mean, you never know what game is going to be our last. If suddenly there's a huge bout break or something, but just knowing we just need to get better every single week. We watched the film this morning, fix what we need to fix, and now we're on to Rutgers.
Okay, last one. Rod says Rutgers is more aggressive this year. What does that mean for you and your offensive line? How do you handle, quote, a more aggressive defense?
I mean, we're just going to treat it like every single defense that we've played, you know. There's no cakewalks in the Big Ten. Obviously, Rutgers they won against Michigan State early in the season, and they're obviously a very good defense, and we're just preparing them as much as we can. We're just going to focus on what we're doing.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, good afternoon, Alex. I think you probably more than any of your teammates mentioned that 2017 season, and how do you guys stop this from going down a similar path? Is there a catch-all answer to turn this thing around after 3 games?
It's just keep on working hard, you know, there's nothing we can do. Just show up every single day and just work as hard as you can. We're gonna have practice. We're gonna practice our lights out this week. We're gonna play as physical as we possibly can, and just knowing we can't hide from it. We have to just keep on coming to work every single day and getting better and prepare for Rutgers.
How does all of this experience for you guys, which obviously you weren't equipped with in the last few years, how does that help you guys maybe see the bigger picture and recognize that ability to turn the corner?
It's just we know that we're a great team, and it's just self-inflicting wounds that really held us back. Especially, I'm not sure how many penalties we had, but we had a lot of penalties on Saturday, and it's just stupid mistakes that we should not be making at all, and just getting rid of those mistakes and playing to our full ability.
I guess, is it surprising to you to say it was like 12 penalties for the team, but is it surprising to you to see that at this stage where you guys are at?
Yeah, I mean, it was disappointing. I myself had 2, which I need to fix immediately, because we can't go anywhere. If we have a penalty and we're starting at 1st and 20 or 3rd and 15, it just absolutely kills drives, and that's one of the biggest things that we need to get rid of.
Thank you, Alex.
Alex, I know you're a leader for this offensive line, but with Doug being out, did you take on even more of an enhanced leadership role over these past 2 games? How did Doug's absence affect you from kind of a leadership perspective along this line?
I mean, obviously, it sucks not having Doug. He's our center. He's the center of the offensive line. But we told everyone, listen, we don't know. I could be quarantined out in a few days. I don't know. But it's just next man up, and just leading these young guys and telling them that just getting better and just playing to our full ability.
And were there any positives you took away from the last 2 games, especially, even though they were both losses along the line?
We know if we don't shoot ourselves in the foot with penalties and execute how we're supposed to execute, no one can stop us. We can march down the field on whoever. And
then behind the scenes, once you guys are off the field, you and those other linemen, the veteran guys who have been through quite a bit with this team, what have the conversations been like among you guys? I mean, Coach Lovie Smith told us before there's no panic for him. Is there any panic for you guys at this point?
No, it's no panic. It's just knowing that we can play way more than how we're playing right now. We can play way better than how we're playing right now, and just knowing that this offensive line, the amount of leaders that we have on it, we really help control this team and we lead this team. So just knowing that we have to create that energy so that we can start off this practice week right.
Thanks, Alex.
Hey, Alex. Looking at the second half of last season, you guys definitely took a step in the right direction and had some very high expectations coming into this year because of that. Does it almost feel like you guys have taken a step back here early in the season and now kind of have to take, 2 steps forward to get to the level you guys thought you might be at this year?
Obviously, I mean, we haven't played to the full ability that we can. As you can see, we're a much better team than we're showing on the field. But we just know that we have to keep on practicing hard because we know we are that team that came back down 28-3 that beat Wisconsin last year. We just have to keep on working hard and play the way that we are supposed to play.
What have you kind of maybe seen, from some of those tape sessions over the weekend or maybe practice today of some guys, maybe trying to step up in some bigger ways or maybe, kind of light a fire under some people that have maybe, kind of coasted off of those, I guess not really coasted, but, maybe come in with the expectations and maybe not pushed as hard as maybe last year?
I mean, that one guy, Onkaran Taylor, he's definitely embraced the starting quarterback role. Like he's become a lot more vocal and he understands that he's one of the leaders on our offense right now. And I mean, I'm just really proud of how he's stepped up into this role and executed.
Thanks, Alex.
Hey, Alex, good to see you. Obviously not the start to the season you guys wanted, but I'm just wondering, is there anything that stuck with you from that 2017 year or from last season when you guys went 2-4 to start that's valuable to share with some of these younger guys who, maybe haven't been on a team that's lost a few games in a row in a while or something like that?
It's just knowing that this is a long season, one game, 2 games don't define us. And it's just coming back to work every single day and just trying to get better and keep on grinding, it's really easy to put your chin down or whatever, but champions have to keep their head up and just keep on going, coming to work every single day and just getting better.
Thanks.
Alex, it seems like you and Lovey and a lot of the leaders are sharing this message of it. It is a long season. Who's instrumental in the locker room of continuing to drive that message ahead that, there's still 6 more of these things, coming up here?
I mean, it's just everyone, all the older guys, as you know, like we're a very senior heavy team, and just us knowing, just leading these younger guys, just trying to teach them just to keep on going, keep on getting better, and just focusing one game at a time and not worrying about what the past, what the future, just focusing on one game at a time and just knowing that this week we're putting all of our effort into Rutgers.
What's it been like? I'm assuming Doug has been in on Zooms with you guys. I mean, for him to still be, at least mentally or virtually, I suppose, part of this, what's that been like for you guys just to see his face and to at least have his voice around?
Yeah, obviously it's tough. We can't really embrace him at home, but it's still nice to have him around. He's always helping out. He's become basically another graduate assistant for us. Just he's been in quarantine, but he sent us a bunch of notes and film studies, and he watched that. And I know he's become a great. He's even though he's in quarantine, he's still doing a great job helping me, being a leader for us, and just helping us win in whatever way that he can.
And my last thing is, do you guys look at it like we've lost 3 quarterbacks? Our defense is missing some guys. We're missing our center and our kicker. Do you guys take the whole body of work into this, or?
It just doesn't matter who's playing. It's just next man up. That's the one thing that we try to focus on every single practice is you never know when the guy in front of you is going to go down. And so it's practicing every week like you're going to be playing. It doesn't matter if you're a redshirt freshman. Practice every single week like you're trying to get better, like you're going to be playing on Saturday, because just in case you have something like this happen, that person is ready.
Thank you so much, Alex.
Good. I appreciate you guys.
You guys all good?